Hello YouTube, this is BUB'S Comics coming at you with a support video for an awesome YouTuber. His name is, well, I don't know what his name is, but his channel name is Man Cave Comics. I'm showing it up here on the big screen so everybody can check him out. As you can see by all the red lines, I watch all his videos. He's absolutely fantastic. He's coming up on 100 subs, but he couldn't wait because when he hit 69, he had to stay and linger for a while and go ahead and make a subscription contest. So he's doing this contest. I'm entering it. I hope you all do too. And I don't know when I'll get this uploaded, but I'll try and sneak it in before the deadline. And I hope y'all enjoy it. What he wants to know is actually 6 books. The first 3 books he wants you to show are books that he will, books that you want in 2020. How about that? Books you want in 2020 that are going to be almost impossible to get, and 3 books that are going to be hard to get. So I guess so I'll show my 3 books that are going to be hard to get that I think are the hardest off my list. We'll start off, and he said a short video, so I'm going to try and keep it short, but you guys know me, I run a little long sometimes. But we'll try it out. So first off on my list of things that are going to be on the short list, but very difficult to get, is Wonder Woman number 52. Why is this difficult to get? Well, first of all, it's very old. So it's a Golden Age Wonder Woman book. And of course, I love it because it's got the front and back of Wonder Woman both. It's one of those duplicate covers. I always love those. I always love when they're going up against each other, themselves. And it's going to be really hard to get because you never see it come up for sale. I don't know when the last time this sold was. I'm sure it was for hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So the reason this is on the list is just because of scarcity. I just don't think it's that readily available, and I'll be hunting for it all year long, and hopefully I'll be able to find maybe even a raw copy that's not, because I'd love to read the story in it. And if I end up finding this one slabbed, I might crack it and read it. So be on the lookout for that. So that's my first one that's going to be really hard to get, but is on my want list for this year, Wonder Woman 52. Next, we've got Planet Comics number 70. Now, I have missed out on this book a couple of times this year, but the problem is I just wasn't willing to pay what other people were willing to pay. I missed out on this book on a couple of auctions, and I don't want that to happen this year. I want this book in my collection. It's one of my favorite Planet comic covers, and also one of my wife's favorite covers in the run. So hopefully I can secure this book this year. I know I'm going to have to probably dig deep and pay about double what I've been paying for my other Planet comic books in the run just to get this book in almost any condition. The one that was in my price range, but I let go, and it had a big smudge right across the girl's face. And it was really hard to let that go, but I just wouldn't bid on it the way other people would. And I knew that I couldn't get it cleaned. I could tell from the pictures in the auction that was the kind of dirt you just can't get off. So some of these Golden Age books, you can kind of see what's going to be indelible stains, and that one was definitely it. So I let that one go, and that was the only one that came up for sale all year that was in the price range I wanted to pay. So this year I'm going to focus on this book. Of all the Planet comics I'm picking up, this one is the one that's got my attention, and if it comes up for the sale this year, I might have to go ahead and pay the big boy bucks for it. So if I do, I do. Next up, we got The Incredible Hulk number 1. So this is, up until now, this book was on my secret want list for 2020. The reason being that the price, obviously, is ridiculously high. Probably more money than I want to spend on a book, period. But it's on my want list because it doesn't fit into the category of books that I'll never own, or that I don't think I'll ever own. Because I'm fairly confident I will own this book, and it will stay on my secret want list every year until I own it. And probably once I get, a car paid off or something, once there's a big chunk or a bill or a loan or something that's paid off and I can put that money towards a fund to save for this book, that's probably what I'm going to do, and that might happen this year. So Hulk number 1 on my ultimate want list. Every year it'll be there. I don't even put it on my small box want list I put on Instagram or anything like that, because this book I'm going after every single year. Next, we got Action Comics number 1. Obviously, this book fits into the, list. So we've transitioned into the new list where he wants to know books you'll probably never own. I highly, highly doubt I'll ever own this book. And the reason being is, although I'm a big Superman fan, this book has been out of my price range for a long time. And by the time I ever get enough money to pay for this book at what it costs, surely I'll have something more important in real life, if you will, that will take that money. Like, I don't think I would, because you not only have to have enough money to afford this book, you have to have enough money to explain to everyone in your life and yourself why you bought this book instead of a new house for everyone in your family and a new car and you know, being independently wealthy and all this. You know, why didn't you buy a yacht? You know, so that's why this book is on the yeah right list. Next on that list is Showcase. I think it's number 4. And the reason that this book is on the list is not because it's so ridiculously expensive. In fact, I think it's a book that I may end up with someday, because they do float around every now and then, and they're kind of like that Green Lantern, the first Green Lantern, Silver Age. Some of these first Silver Age appearances are still reasonable, and I think that I might end up with this book someday. But for the foreseeable future, it's not a book that I'm hunting because the price is too high. It's a first Silver Age appearance, not a true first appearance. I mean, it is a Barry Allen Flash or stuff like that, but you know what I mean. As far as the Flash as a character, it's not a first appearance. So it's a big book. It's a huge book. I'd love to have it, but the likelihood is I'll never own this book because I'm never going to pay what people want for it. I have to get really, really lucky. So this is my really, really lucky book. But I doubt it happens, honestly. And then last but not least, Amazing Fantasy 15. So the reason that I don't think I'll ever own this book is just because if I ever worked up enough money to own this book, I'm probably going to spend it on a different book. This book is probably about 3 times the going rate of, say, the Hulk 1 that I think I may end up with. So at that point, if I'm spending like 15 grand on a book, and that's low price for this. You know, that's for a low grade copy of this book. I think it's probably going to go. I'd probably rather have an X-Men 1, another, maybe an Avengers 1, or first appearance of Iron Man. I like better. I like better the first appearance of the Hulk. You know, so if I ever had 15 grand, I'd probably rather have 3 $5,000 books than one $15,000 book. And as much as I love Spider-Man, he's never been my favorite. So there's another one that I'll probably never own. So I assume most people who did these videos probably have similar top 3 that they'll never own. So I hope you all spend your money on those books and leave the rest of the books to me and Man Cave Comics. So thank you, Man Cave Comics. I just want to tell you again how much I appreciate you. Here's his channel information. Sub him up. As you can see, I'm subscribed. I've got the notification bell rung, and it looks like he's almost at 100 subs. So keep working on that, Man Cave, and hopefully we'll get it all done. And if I missed the deadline on this, which I haven't rewatched the thing, I may have missed the deadline on this, but Man Cave, I know that you have submitted, because I've watched your videos, and I know that you've submitted contest entries past the deadline too. So I'm hoping you'll either give me a pass on this, or I just want to support you. Either way, even if I don't win anything, I just want to support you. You're an awesome guy. You're an awesome channel, and thanks for all your support. And I look forward to catching you your next video. So that's all. I don't have a book to shine at you, but I'll tell you, well, I guess I do. I tell you to be sure to read a comic, and as always, don't apologize for the glare. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.